Hey guys, Adrian at TV here, and welcome back to a new video. It is finally October, the time for pumpkin carving and scary stories. And if there's one thing I love about Halloween, it's the cartoons. There are so many fantastic movies, specials, and episodes with spooky elements to really give off that scary mood. So, today, I will be counting down 5 episodes/specials you should watch this month. As well, I will be trying to be making Halloween-like content this month. Go check out my Twitter, link in the description to see more updates. For this top 5, these specials are in no particular order. All that I'm here to do is encourage you to watch at least one, if not all, of these episodes. Other than that, let's get right into the top 5. For the number 5 spot, it's not much of an episode or a special. It's more or less a series, and I'm talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Most, if not all, of the Courage the Cowardly Dog episodes are in some way frightening. And yes, it is difficult to choose one episode out of the 52 episodes there are. So just note that you cannot go wrong with any episodes, but if you need a selection of scary or intriguing episodes, then I recommend taking a look at the episode The Perfect, King Rames, and The Mask. Again, you cannot go wrong for choosing one over the other, so don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone and choose some episodes that you feel are intriguing. For number 4, I got A Nightmare on Aberdale Street Balance's Return. Now, I know Clarence gets a lot of hate for... I actually don't know why. Personally, I like Clarence. There are a few really good episodes and more people should give it a shot. And one of these episodes is this one for sure. Basically, the premise is Clarence invites some friends for a sleepover on Halloween night. It is interesting that we don't see his best friend Sumo or Jeff, another great twist for the writing of this episode. Clarence uses a magical pumpkin to enter his friend's mind to see why they were getting nightmares. And we get another encounter with Balance, a malicious counterpart to Clarence who is creating nightmares in Clarence's friend's dreams. Now, for being a Clarence special, it was pretty darn good. We see more Balance, who is an interesting antagonist in the show. The show is wacky, and similarly, the ending to the special, and the entire episode for that matter, is bizarre. I don't want to spoil more, so if you haven't seen the special, I highly recommend you see it if you haven't already, and let me know if you haven't seen it how you like the episode. For number 3, I got Blood Moon. Big City Green, another well-rounded cartoon, yet hardly ever gets talked about. This Halloween special that aired last year, I only recently watched, and it wasn't half bad. The episode is about Cricket and his sister Tilly going out by themselves for Halloween for the first time. But their grandma keeps on mentioning the blood moon, and eventually, what do you know, comes true, and they are kept inside from trick-or-treating for the rest of the night. I won't say too much, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Plus, we see more parent-related lessons about loneliness, which is a recurring theme in this show. Also, for all my Terraria fans out there, yes, this episode is a direct reference to the game. So, yeah, give this episode a look. It's free to watch, so you shouldn't have problems finding it. For number 2, I couldn't resist but putting all of the Terror Tales of the Park episodes from regular show on this list. Every year, I watch all of the specials at least once, and it never gets old. Something about regular show that grasps the entire fear theme well enough to make it work, in which many shows fail at. I'm gonna be honest, they are all great. I may be having a review of one of these episodes specials actually coming soon. Just depends when I get this actual video out. But if you want to see that, stay tuned for more details. Again, you cannot go wrong picking one over the other. Some are better than others, but ultimately are all still great specials. And before I reveal what I think you should watch this month, I will be mentioning 2 honorable mentions. These 2 shows aren't bad, but weren't good enough to make it on the top 5. One is The Amazing World of Gumball. This show has 4 specials in total to look at for Halloween. All are solid episodes, but nothing that really stood out to me. Gumball uses mixed animation styles to sensibly tell its stories. But in these specials, you don't really see it as much, and the best humor I've ever seen was from Gumball. but it isn't present in these episodes and it lacks the luster, if I'm being perfectly honest. I like the episodes, but just weren't up to the standards of Gumball, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thinks that. The second series on my honorable mentions is Adventure Time, and the specific episodes I recommend seeing is The Creeps and From Bad to Worse. Again, I have nothing against these episodes. In fact, out of many episodes I've seen of Adventure Time, these two are some of my favorites. There's horror, a lot of suspense, and even a little bit of foreshadowing about Finn's older life. Check these episodes out. They aren't on my top 5, but I'm still including them, so don't throw the episodes under the bus for that. Alright, on to my number 1 pick. For my number 1, I've chosen The Legend of Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob SquarePants. If you love your classic SpongeBob, want to watch a fantastic special, and watch the amazing animation that went into making this episode, then I think you should really see it. I know some people dislike the stop motion animation, but personally it worked fabulously in It's a SpongeBob Christmas, and it works great here as well. The episode was one of the best in season 11, but it's a fun episode. Not all the episodes nowadays needs that helping hand to be remembered, such as the episode with My Leg, bringing back an old character that everybody loved, and turns out the episode was fantastic. Wow, there's that one scene about the formula being made out of Mr. Krabs, which has always been a SpongeBob theory since... So, never mind, I guess? But even if you still don't believe me, on the first airing of the episode, over 2 million people watched the episode at the same time. People wanted to see it, and I only learned this recently while doing my research, but there was actually a DVD sold of the episode and its production of how it was created. And I may pick it up just to show you that I really enjoyed this episode, and I think you guys will too. And yeah, that's my list. Let me know about what your 5 favorite Halloween episodes are. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you want to see more SpongeBob content, then how about you check out my full review of the camping episode I did a while back, linked in the description. More SpongeBob content is on the horizon, so if you like that, then stay tuned. I have a lot of plans for that. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a spooky rest of your day, and goodbye.
This is hysterical! Why aren't you laughing? Patrick, what's wrong with you?